Hello, this is Samir Machwe once again, and today we are in the 22nd episode of our series on how to be rich for sure. I am a wealth coach and a financial mentor for all those who are watching this video for the first time. In my firm by the name FINDAS, I have helped more than 2,000 people to reach their financial goals till date since the year 1999. Here in this series, we are trying to create a handbook on how to become rich. We discuss topics like wealth management, wealth creation, and currently we are discussing the habits that make you rich. This is the 22nd week that we have been discussing different issues related to money and money management. So if you need a handbook on how to be rich, this is the series that you should be watching. So jumping to the 22nd episode for today, this is yet another very special quality of the people who are mentally rich. So what is this quality and how do they deal with debt? That is what we are going to discuss. So this particular quality is that the rich acquire good debt. They are not against loans, but they always take good loans. So basically there are two things. One is a good loan and another is a bad loan, or a good debt and a bad debt. And the rich have the habit of taking on good debt, while the poor and the middle class do not have a distinction that there is a good debt and there is a bad debt. They have no idea. For them, it's just some kind of debt, some kind of loan. So this is the basic difference, and this is the habit number 22, to distinguish between what is good debt and what is bad debt, and then use bad debt to avoid it, rather to avoid bad debt, and to use good debt to your advantage. That is what the rich do. Now I will explain you this with an example. Right? Suppose you have a house, you buy it on a loan. Most middle class people buy a house on loan and then they give it on rent. And normally, under the Indian context, the rent is always less than the EMI. Let us see some calculations. Suppose you have a house that has cost you 35 lakh rupees in a small town anywhere in India, and you have taken a loan for that. A loan, consider that the loan is just 100%, that is 35 lakhs is the loan. In that case, the EMI, if it was a 15-year loan, would be 32,250 rupees per month. That would be the EMI. And if you gave the house on rent, now I hope you have an idea that in India the rents are very low. So typically one of the decent, I would say, not very good and not very bad, the average rental yield is 3%. So if you calculate it, that means the value of house is 35 lakhs and 3% is the rental yield. That is the rent you are likely to get on this house is 8,750 rupees at 3% annually. So that is how the house will earn. What it means is, if you did not put this house on rent, if you lived yourself and you ended up paying this 32,250 as a EMI for 15 years, you would be paying 58 lakhs to the bank over a period of 15 years. Now, since you have a rent, you will pay 42 lakhs to the bank. Still, a lot of money goes out of your pocket in order to finish off that loan. Now, according to the rich, this is a bad debt because you are losing money on it. Right? So the rich will never get into this. The poor and the middle class, unfortunately, do not do these calculations. They don't know what is rental yield. They never calculate. I have so many clients who have put on rent and they think they have a good rental yield, and when we calculate, it comes to 2%, 2.5%, and then, oh, this is really bad. That is what they think. Right? Now, this is a bad debt. Now, what would a rich person who is mentally rich, what he would do in this case? He also has this loan of 35 lakhs and he has a suppose the payment of 32,250, right? In that case, the total amount paid out to the bank would be 50 lakhs or 58 lakhs. in 15 years, considering that the interest is 7.5% on the loan. Now, the rich would normally not do this. They will not go in for a loan. What they will do is, which I have done with one of our clients, a few of our clients, is that they already own a house and take a top-up loan on that house and invest this loan. I am one of the person who favors investing the top-up loans. Now, for one of my clients, this is a real life example. I am not going to reveal the name of the person, but I will still reveal the details. He has taken a 35 lakh loan on the house. That's a top-up loan. Now, the bank doesn't ask you what you do with the top-up loan. So we have invested that. And now this person is also going to pay 58 lakhs to the bank over a period of 15 years with a 32,250 EMI. Now, if this money we have invested for him, and this money, if it gives him a return of 10% per annum for next 15 years, the corpus, the money that will be, the value of the money that will be left with him after 15 years would be 1.46 crores. Out of that, the bank is going to take 58 lakhs. So still he is in profit. Now, if he is investing this money in an asset that gives him 12% per annum, compounded for 15 years, he ends up with a corpus of 1.9 crores. So out of that, again, he has to give 58 lakhs to the bank, which is decent profit again. And if he manages to earn 15% on this money, he ends up with 2.85 crores. So this is how he has converted a loan into a good debt. This is what we have done in real life. Now, when I say there are good debt and there is a bad debt, what it means is the rich people think, what is the debt doing to me? Is it taking money out of my pocket or is it putting money in my pocket? So in the first example, where a middle class person owns a house, either he uses it or he gives it on rent, he ends up paying to the bank from his pocket. That is what he does. So he loses money on that deal. But a rich person, he takes a top-up loan and he invests that in the market in some asset class, which gives him better return on investment. Now, some of you may be having this doubt that how can I earn 10% or how can I earn 12% or how can I earn 15%? For that, you need to meet a financial expert, a person like me. Anyone in your town, or you can get in touch with me. I can help you do that. That is one way how you manage debt and you convert debt into good debt, debt which puts money into your pocket. The middle class and the poor people have no access to this way of thinking. Their habit is take a loan and keep paying it for 15-20 years. So most of the time, the middle class end up working for the bank, not just for a few years, but for 15-20 long years, almost their whole life. And that's really a bad situation. But the rich, they are very good at calculations. Their money maths is well in place. So they use the loan for their own benefit. Right? So I hope you appreciate that it is always required that you do the calculations first. If you are struggling with the calculations, get in touch. Any of you already has a housing loan, you can get in touch with me and I can tell you a very, very simple technique by which you can reduce your interest rate that you are paying on housing loan. If you have just started the housing loan, it's been a few months, then you can reduce the housing loan interest to almost 1%. If you want to know how to do that, just give me, just put it in the comment, share your mobile number in the comment and I will get in touch with you. If you are planning to pay the loan in advance, don't do that. I will help you to ensure that you don't lose money on your housing loan and you make money out of your housing loan for your own good. Anyone who needs any kind of help to deal with his loan, please put it in the comment and I am going to help you with very, very simple technique and it's going to be completely free. I am not going to charge you anything. I will give you completely free advice on how to deal with your loan and make sure that you get a better deal, the money works for you and the money comes to your pocket. That's it for now. So this is habit number 22. The rich acquire good debt, the middle class and the poor acquire bad debt. That's it. That's it for now. Take care. If you want to watch more such videos on money management, how to be a better investor and all that stuff, please visit our Facebook page FINDAS. Please visit my YouTube channel FINDAS, and there are a lot of videos. I keep publishing videos on different subjects. That's all for now. Bye bye. Take care. Have an abundant life.